Hey everyone. So today I'm thinking about how loving religious people in general and Christians in particular are. You know, they preach the whole God is love and Jesus loves you and you are God's child and, you know, all the good stuff. But in the same breath, you will find many of the same people saying and holding the most gut-wrenching, horrible, hurtful sentiments towards people who have different ideas about the world. Non-Christians, Muslims, atheists, Hindus, or whatever. Like, for example, when something goes wrong in a non-Christian's life, it's not uncommon to hear them say things like, you see, because of the way he lives his life, or because he doesn't believe in Jesus, or he didn't accept Jesus into his life. This is a pretty common thing to say. Not only is it just horrible and mean and such a contradiction in terms of this whole idea of love and how loving they're supposed to be, it's also so stupid. It's just mind-numbingly dumb, because shit happens to everyone. I can just imagine if I should, I don't know, become, I don't know, get some dreaded disease or become very ill or have a terrible accident or whatever. I can just imagine many of them saying things like that about me. You see, because he didn't believe in Jesus, and because of what he used to say about Jesus and about God and whatever. And yet, you know, misfortune visits us all. Sickness, death, it happens to everyone. So if I were to be in some horrible accident and, you know, be seriously injured, that would be the kind of sentiment that would be flying around. But if a Christian were to go through the same thing, then it would be, oh no, God's working in mysterious ways. He's testing you. He has a plan for your life. Yes, it's so doof. Yeah. So while there's this veneer of love and it's all good on the outside, they harbor this kind of ugliness and deep bitterness and just, yeah, I can't think of another word, ugliness, which is beneath the surface. And when one thinks about it a little deeper, it's actually not surprising, because this is what they're taught from childhood. God is exactly that way. God is love. You know, that's what they're taught. This kind of logic is instilled in them, as bizarre as it is, as ridiculous as it is, as stupid as it is. It's instilled in them from a young age that they're desensitized and it's normal. God is love. Jesus loves you. We are all God's children. But if you don't love him back, he will burn you. He'll burn you in the fire forever. And he's not just happy to kill you. No, no, no. He's going to torture you. The Islamic version of hell even describes what will happen in hell, that your skin will burn and then you will reform new skin, and it will burn again, because we know that the pain receptors are just in the skin. So once it gets through the skin, you may be burning, but you're not going to feel too much. So the Quran, I think it is, actually says, no, you will reform new skin, and so that you will burn and perpetually be tortured. This is the love of God. Not just interested in killing you or annihilating you. No, he wants to torture you. So then, if this is the God they worship, it's then no surprise that this is how they end up thinking themselves. And this is normal. That when misfortune visits someone of a different persuasion, that they can say, think and feel these horrible, disgusting, you know, insensitive, painful things, and say them to people. Yeah, that's because you didn't believe. It's because you didn't accept Jesus. It's then no surprise, because that's exactly how their God is.